Hey guys, I'm On Demand's Allison Walker. She's one of those rare few people who tends to look better than anyone else in a room, or the red carpet for that matter. And with awards season in full swing, this Hollywood sweetheart is ready to wow as usual. The good news for us, Blake Lively is revealing her glamour secrets. Blake, thanks for being with us. How you doing, okay?
Good, thank you.
Awesome.
How are you?
Oh, I could not be any better. So cool to have you with us. And I mean, Blake, really, you make every dress that you put on your body look custom made. I mean, do we all have to have a body like yours, or is there something we can do to be more memorable?
No, I think that, there are a lot of tricks that go into that. The dresses that I wear, I've learned what looks good on my body. So I've learned how to alter them or adjust them. But it really just comes down to wearing what you feel the most comfortable in. So whether you're wearing jeans and a t-shirt or whether you're wearing a gown, it's the confidence that you're always attracted to. I think that that's where people go wrong, is that they think like, and I've made this mistake, to see someone in a really interesting outfit and you think, that's amazing, I have to wear that. And if you don't feel good in it, you're always going to be uncomfortable and adjusting and unsure, and that's never going to be attractive. But when you see somebody that's even dressed simply and they are just owning it, that's always the appeal. So what are those things that give you that confidence? For me, it's I love wearing heels. It just makes me instantly, I could be in my pajamas and put on a pair of heels and I just feel elegant and glamorous. And I always like really simple, natural makeup, but I like my hair to be full. So, a little product that does that, or, fragrance also is something that I've always had such a respect for, because I've always really appreciated the craft and the art behind it. Because, fragrance is something that, like, when I smell my mom, it's the way my mom has always smelled, and it's so comforting and it's so exciting. Or, when you're around somebody you love and you smell their smell, it melts you. And where fashion always changes, with the trends, fragrance is something that you could have for decades. It could be your signature, and that gives you a lot of confidence to feel like, well, this is me.
And say you have a red carpet appearance tonight, Blake, okay? What is your beauty routine starting when you're eating breakfast?
But the same as any day, starting eating breakfast, try to figure out how much I can fit into the day before I have to go do that. But, because I style myself, it can be a little, the hours before are a little more hectic, because where a lot of people have a stylist going and picking things up for them, I'm going to Lorraine Schwartz, who's one of my best friends, who's this amazing jeweler. I'm going to her office and I'm saying, okay, this is my dress, and help me find some things to wear with it. And she's like, well, you got to try it on. And so I'm standing in her office and like pulling things and trying them on, or going and picking up different shoes that I feel like go with it, and really assembling the outfit then and there, because it's not all presented on a rack to me, the day of. So that part is a little more chaotic, but other than that, it's any other day. You got to eat a good big meal, because if you're starving on that red carpet, it's not a good situation.
And it used to be limos, but now I think it's more the Escalade. But in those last 2 seconds before you're getting out of that Escalade, what are you doing?
I think you're just like adjusting, because, with women's clothing, things can blow the wrong way, or if you're in an SUV and you're getting out of a car, there are tricky angles, and you can be pretty foolproof. But these photographers, they like to be bad guys, so they'll like lay down on the ground to try to shoot up your dress, and really awful things like that. So a lot of times people get a lot of flack for having an accident when everyone that's taking the picture around them is trying to get that photo of the accident. So you're just trying to guard as much as you can, but still feel comfortable and poised. So it's a strange thing. So you're trying to make your outfit as foolproof as possible, so that if there's some jerk lying on the concrete when you're getting out of the SUV, that he doesn't get a photo up your dress or something.
Yeah, that wouldn't be enjoyable. So what do we need to know about trends? I mean, I imagine you don't want to be too trendy when making your dress selection, although you're the one to set trends, Miss Thing. So.
Oh gosh, I always look to whatever the designers are doing. So if you're wearing something that's straight off the runway, they're already doing all the research of the trends for you. They're the ones that are creating the trends. So the fun part for me is sometimes I take it just as it was on the runway and say, I love the way they styled it. I love the way they did the hair and the makeup and the jewelry or the shoes. And sometimes I see it and say, I love this dress, but I want to reimagine it and make it more me. So I find the piece of jewelry that if it's a bold color, I'll find another bold color, and so it makes it more fun and it offsets it in an interesting way. And you don't just have appreciation for the one garment that you're wearing. You have an appreciation for the whole look, or taking a very classic sort of like 50s look and doing a more modern hair and makeup, or vice versa. So that's always the fun part for me is reimagining something that you see on the runway, and you're not trying to be trendy or set any trends, but just in that moment, it's empowering to take something and redefine it.
We have about 15 seconds left, Blake, between you and me. What's the color that we will be seeing you in next time on the red carpet?
I have no idea. I love to wear color though, because I feel like black is really beautiful in person, but you miss it in photos. So that's why I always love a bold color. So I don't know. I don't know the color, but it'll probably be something bold. Maybe something shiny.
Bold, shiny, and delicious. Blake, thank you so much for your time, and good luck with the rest of your projects. We'll talk soon, okay?
Thank you.
You got it. All right, you guys, for On Demand, I'm Allison Walker.